Hi, listeners. I'm here because I'm hurting and I want to let this out and I need some advice. I want to hide my real identity, but you can call me Jessie. I am a Filipina in my late 20s. Year 2014, I met an American guy online. The following year, which is 2015, I went to Hong Kong to work as a domestic helper. Then 2 years after that was 2017, when he came to visit me and we got engaged. He is a very nice man and I just easily fall in love with him. He let me go home here in the Philippines when my contract ended for me to have enough time for my family while we were processing the K1 visa or the fiancé visa. In 2018, he tried entering the Philippines, but he's only up to the airport. Then we broke up in 2019, but we became okay again. Our fiancé visa application was denied because it was discovered that he was under Adam Walsh. Adam Walsh, by the way, is an act to protect children from sexual exploitation and violent crime, to prevent child abuse and child pornography, to promote internet safety, and to honor the memory of Adam Walsh and other child crime victims. He didn't tell me, but that might also be the reason why he's only up to the airport the last time he tried to visit me here. And after all those failures and shocking discovery, our communication still continues as usual. I almost got depressed after knowing that it's impossible for him to visit me here in the Philippines, but I can't just let go and give up. I love him so much. So I thought to study Japanese language and be able to find a job in Japan and save money, and maybe I can cross country even just to visit him in the US. I told him this plan and supported it wholeheartedly. He's even the one paying for my tuition fees. But just this October, I was surprised when he told me that he's gonna pick up a friend to stay in his house. He said he feels pity to this friend because she's maltreated by her employer. But what shocked me more is when I learned that this friend is also a Filipina. I became suspicious and asked him about it, and he told me that they're just really friends. Until one day, I got a chance to chat with a girl and she told me that they're actually on a dating stage now and that they're already living together, that they're already in a relationship. I felt so broken when I heard that, because all I know was we're okay and we don't have a relationship problem and we're both working to make ways for us to be together again. The girl confessed me that my fiancé told her that we're just friends. I'm so devastated, but I can't do anything but to cry about it because I'm far and that girl is already with him. I still love my ex. It's very hard for me to move on. My studies has been already affected since I can't focus anymore. Last night, I talked to the girl again after I tried to chat my ex with, "How are you, babe?" Cause he's sick. Which is actually just normal for us cause we chatted every day and that's just our usual time. Unfortunately, it's the girl who has seen that message and gave it an angry reaction. She told me that it hurts her that I'm still addressing my ex, babe. I told her that I don't find anything wrong with it since that's just the way I call him. And we're still friends and I still do care for him. And she understood it and told me that it's just fine for her if I still chat with my ex as long as there's no more malice in it. But honestly, I can't still accept this setup, though he told me that he still loves me. Our situation is very complicated because he is blacklisted here, and it's hard for me to get a US visa. So I told them that I will try to learn to accept our situation, because it looks like a relationship would just be up to this virtual. By the way, the girl came to the US for a tourist visa and has a husband and a child in the Philippines and is about to divorce. But my ex mentioned that the husband of the girl doesn't know anything about her current situation with my ex. Honestly, sometimes I thought I just wanna be bad and will tell the husband of the girl about it, but I don't wanna hurt the feelings of my ex because I know he needs someone in his side, especially that he's really been sick these days. Yes, I know that I still have bitter feelings whenever I think of these things that are happening to me. I am still hurting. I really need your advice on how to overcome this. I don't know how to move on. Thanks so much for reading my story. Take care and thanks in advance for your advices. Jessie. And this is one of the most reacted comments of this story, and the commenter says, sometimes people can be bad outside but has a changed heart, and no one can see someone's heart, but sometimes our action can speak itself of what's inside our heart. If he is truly a changed heart, he will be faithful to you and he will try to live a righteous life. It seems like he's not there yet. Sometimes when we are in a difficult situation and seem like no other way, people tend to do desperate things like thinking, making another mistake to solve the other one. I just want to share this that when I started dating, I have standards. And one of those is that the person should be a Christian. I believe when two people have the same faith and belief, everything else can be endured and tolerable in terms of differences. If you value yourself and know your worth, you will associate yourself with people who value and appreciate for who you are. If you have low self-esteem, the tendency is to just be okay settling with someone who have issues thinking it might change. Bad habits die hard and your patience can get thinner eventually. People will lose respect on you because you have no boundaries. The older I get, Miss Cinder, I've become very selective with the people I make friends with. Do not associate yourself with people who does not share the same morals and principles because your life will always be a fight and stress. You will know when the person is the right one for you because he is a keeper. Now, how can you tell if someone is a keeper? Well, he makes your life easy. He adds value to your life. He is genuine and he treats everyone the same. He has no baggage. He appreciates and values you. He is truthful and honest to you. And so on, Miss Sender. Now, if you don't see these signs, time to let go.